Hi guys, I'm just going to go over with you and show you how I wax my pieces. So what I'm going to start with is I have my tray. I always use one of these cardboard trays from water bottles, and I use this to carry all my stuff and keep it all together. So I have a white colored cloth. Anything light in color goes on light paint. If you're using like a dark color paint, like a navy or dark green or black, then you would use a dark color cloth. Only because the cloths have fibers in them, they have lint, so you wouldn't want to use a black cloth and you're trying to use a white color paint on your wax. You might see some of the fibers or whatever get into your wax. So we don't want to do that. So light color cloth, light color paint, dark color cloth for dark paint. Then I have my wax. This is the lemon scent. You can see it's just very, it's got a little color to it. It's just the color of the wax, maybe from the natural oils or whatever, but it's going to go on completely clear. Smells so good. Here are my new brushes I was telling you about. Whenever you get a new brush, even when you use an older brush, always fling it a little bit. You just want to get anything that's left behind, any bristles that could have loosened from your last time waxing. I can just see some dust coming out of it. I try and keep all my brushes now in a drawer because when I'm sanding and I'm doing things in my garage area, I don't want any of this to get any of like the things floating around the air into my bristles. If I do, I love when brushes come with like a little cover and I just keep the cover on and then I can keep them exposed in my garage. But when I have them open like this, I just put them in a drawer. So just go over your bristles, just get any loose bristles out. Okay, I have my brushes, scissors, because I'm going to cut my cloth. Let me use these scissors. So it's just, I don't know, something that's manageable. You'd like to feel comfortable in your hand. You know, it doesn't have to be too big. Just something to wipe the excess cloth away. And again, shake it out because we just started some lint and fibers and things, and we don't really want that to get into our wax. So put that over here. I have paper towel, so any excess wax I get on my brush, I'll just dab on here and then apply. All right, so I'm going to start with my drawer here. I'm going to move the camera down a little bit. All right, so let's begin. All right, so I'm going to open up my wax. Okay, I'm just going to dab it. I'm going to use the palm bristle brush because I just feel like it'll get good surface area when I put it over. I just like the way it feels in my hand. The other brush, the longer brush, I'll probably do, let me see if I can pan my camera up all the way. Well, I can show you down here. I have a lot of curves and crevices here, so I'll probably use this brush to get into it because it's able to move. It's more bendy and flimsy. So I'll use that for my curves. And then, so let's begin. Here we go. So I'm going to put a lot goes a long way. So I made the mistake when I used to first start waxing to like completely load my brush up and apply it. And I was just finding myself constantly buffing. It took forever. So just lightly, just put some on the bristles, just a little bit. Wipe it on your paper towel. Then it gets evenly dispersed. And then just apply gently. Now I can see it already going on. Let's see if I can show you the sheen a little bit. And you just massage it gently. Like let the brush do the work. When you're going to buff it off, that's when your arm should get a lot of the work done. That's when you'll feel your shoulder and your arm. But sometimes I like to use wax because I know my arms are going to get a good workout. But also it just leaves such a pretty sheen on it, and it should be very relaxing to do. You're just applying it so lightly. You don't have to go crazy with it right now. So you put it on. Let's see if you can be able to see any of the sheen at all, but it's just so lovely. It goes on so silky, very smooth. It really brings out the wood tone in the raw wood that I just stressed. So that's it for the drawer. I'm going to take my lighter color cloth and gently go over it just to wipe any excess. Wax does take some time to cure, so what I would do is on the directions, always read whatever product you purchase, always read the directions in the back. They're very helpful, very easy, straightforward, very easy to understand. You just put the wax on, wipe gently a little bit with your lighter cloth, and then the next day you can go over it again and buff it a little more if you want a little more shinier, or if you feel like maybe you left some buildup somewhere, like sometimes in the corners when you're going over your brush with your brush, you might have, you know, have a little clump of wax there. So it's always good the next day to even go over it again, just to make sure you didn't leave any clumps anywhere. And my drawer is done. Waxing is so easy. The cleanup is so beyond easy. There's not a lot of prep work to get ready. When I know I have to use a sprayer for a top coat, it's like a big thing. You gotta get the machine out, you gotta pour the top coat in with the strainer, then you spray it, then you gotta clean the sprayer. I mean, trust me, a sprayer works amazing for top coats, and I use it a lot of the times, but sometimes I just like to use a wax because it's so easy. Just get your products here, put on, wipe off, and now it's completely done. All right, guys, so I'm gonna get ready to do the rest of my piece, and I hope to have this done either tomorrow, hopefully later on today. Maybe I can stage tomorrow, but I might be pushing it with that. So hopefully Tuesday or Wednesday I can stage. All right, guys, take care. Okay, so yesterday I showed you how to use your wax on your brush, massage it into the paint, take a rag and wipe it off. So today is day 2, so I have my rag. I'm going to just massage more the wax into the paint, also making sure that there's no buildup of wax anywhere. Just depends on how much of a shine you want. You go hard if you want a real shiny sheen. I'm just going over very lightly because I just want to massage it into the paint, but I don't want it to be overly shiny. So I'm going to go over the rest of the piece, and then I'm going to show you how I clean my brushes. Okay, so here I have mineral spirits, and mineral spirits will break down the wax. And I just want to show you, I have them soaking in a Tupperware in a little container right now for about maybe 15 minutes or so. I'm going to shake it a little bit so you can see all the wax that came out of the bristles. So you can see how it looks a little cloudy. Definitely cloudy because mineral spirits is clear. So you can see all the wax that is in the Tupperware. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take these outside, try and get as much as the mineral spirits off that I can, and then I'll just dry them up on in a like a rag, in a towel or something, and then they're ready for your next job.